So I'm back for another update, and it's a bit of a wet and cold one. There were some heavy downpours overnight, so everything's very wet. I'm just hoping it doesn't start raining again while I'm on my walk. So we're coming to the end of week 11 now, and yeah, it's been an interesting week, mainly because we had the Easter weekend, and that always provides its own challenges. Namely, there's a lot of chocolate about, and yeah, although I do have a sweet tooth and I really do enjoy my chocolate, I did try and stay away from it as much as possible. Yeah, there's been a little bit of chocolate consumption, but not the usual, shall we say. But I have found it difficult in other ways, because we've seen lots of family over the bank holiday, and we've gone to theirs for meals, etc. And that's when it becomes more difficult to actually work out the exact calories that I'm eating. And although they all know what I'm doing and what Rachel's doing, and they've helped with some of the meals that they've prepared, I'm still not entirely sure exactly how many calories you've consumed. And I have tried to be vigilant on that and try to stick to kind of my normal routine whenever I can, but it hasn't always been possible. So tomorrow's weigh-in, I'm not entirely sure what it's going to bring. Hopefully there's a loss. If there is, it might be a small one, but fingers crossed it's not. Hopefully it's not a gain. But what I have done as well this week to try and help with not being able to kind of exactly count what I'm eating is I have actually been on a walk every day. So since Friday I've walked every day. Minimum distance has been 5 kilometers, longest distance has been 9 kilometers, and I've also taken Chester out into the fields, which he has enjoyed. The ground has been a lot better, still quite muddy in places, but definitely a lot better than what it has been over the last few months. So those are kind of different types of walks, I think, because you're having to combat the slippery conditions as well, different terrain, and those walks have been around about 6k, I think. So yeah, I've covered a lot of ground this week, and it's the first time that I've walked every day since I started this challenge. So we will see how that fares. One thing I haven't done, which is a little bit disappointing, is I haven't done much resistance band work this week. Just trying to fit it all in, even though it's kind of only 10-20 minutes sometimes, has been a bit more difficult this week. So I need to get back on and start doing those more. So I'll try and get that in the next week. I'll try and get more of those in, because I can definitely feel them working. So I definitely need to make sure that I'm carrying on with that. I'm not letting that drop out, because I actually do enjoy them. It's something a bit different, so I need to ensure that I'm doing that. And just the other thing I've been doing this week is we started batch cooking again. And we've been eating a lot of the previous meals that we had frozen. and we've been running a little low. So kind of been back on that batch cooking this week, and we'll do some again next week as well to kind of get those stock levels back up and just make it easier, especially when the kids go back to school. So they're going to be off for just over another week. So kind of preparing for that, make life easier when they go back to school as well. So yeah, a lot of it is kind of that preparation. So we'll be doing that as well. So I think other than that, I don't think I have much more to report. We'll see what tomorrow's weigh-in tells me. Fingers crossed for some kind of weight loss, and hopefully then this following week I can get back more to the routine that I was doing before, and hopefully that might just get me back on track with that. But we never know. We'll see what tomorrow brings, and I'll keep you updated on that. So I'll see you on the next one.